log in. Apparently the regular servers are down. So I am logging into the other server where you can only have, like, you can't create a new character. I mean, you can create a new character, but they're level 70. So I just did a random character, did a random name generator for her, and let's check it out since I didn't get to finish the stream last night. Here, hop in for a little bit. So, open collection items. Well, there's a lot of things. I'm not going to open this stuff because there's a lot. I will copy a tune. I don't know if I can copy a tune on this server. When I was looking earlier, it didn't look like I could. So, anyway, we're going to look at the campaign log here. I don't have any add-ons, so I don't know. We'll have to see what some of this stuff does. This might not be probably not the ideal order. This is like it's the default. So continue the campaign by accepting the quest Red Dawn in Thaldraszus. So how do we get there? That's what I don't know. Red Dawn. So there's a new region, looks like, called Dragon Isles. The Forbidden Reach. So we've got the Waking Shores, Anna Heron Plains, the Azure Span in Thaldraszus. We are in Kalimdor. Here's the Dragon Isles. They really don't like this area over here, do they? And of course, no one's going to go near the Maelstrom. Alright, so let's see. See if there's a portal or something in the portal room. I don't know how to get there. We're going to figure this out. So what have we got here? Silver Moon. Ah, this is new, right? Valdraken. Let's go check this out. The area ahead is dangerous. Turn back. We can't go there? What? Alright, I'm gonna try that again. Maybe I'm not gonna be able to do this, and we'll have to look how big these guys are. What are these quests over here? Broken Shore, okay. Lower level adventurers. This is for Brewfest.
Speak, friend. Straight.
Is there anything in here?
Hail, friend.
Enemies below.
Stay strong. Goodbye. What brings you here? Go in peace.
Alright, we're not. Let's try this again. Okay. If I can't figure this out, yeah, we will go somewhere else. A dragon flying a mountain. That's kind of funny. So this said not to go there. That area is dangerous.
Tenubala. Farewell. We serve once more.
It's probably going to send me back again. Yeah. Why is it saying this area is dangerous? Okay, I guess we're not allowed to go there right now for whatever reason. So, Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back down there though. Maybe there's another portal. Like, how are we supposed to continue? I could look it up, but I wanna see if I can figure it out. No, we have our regular portals down here. Yeah. Choice of allies. The Dark Talons. Okay, that seems like something. Alright, let's go first to the Orgrimmar Embassy.
How you doing, man?
Oh, got it. This is for the allied races. I guess I knew that. Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to play an Evoker or not. Here we go. Scale Commander Cinder Thresh. I like that name.
You call that a uniform?
Naladia seems enthusiastic, but she's a historian, not a soldier like us. She knows nothing of the dangers we will face in the Dragon Isles. Not that the Horde needs to worry. After all, we Dark Talons will be protecting the expedition. I'm going to discuss mission logistics with Abyssian and these Horde leaders. Kodethi is exploring the city along with the others. Tell him to rally at the Zeppelin Tower. I'll meet you there. Okay.
You have your orders.
So we're going to go to the Zeppelin Tower, and then I'm assuming from there we will go on to wherever we need to go to continue the campaign. Oh, I don't have my keybinds. Let's see. Movement keys. Toggle auto run. There we go. Yeah, I left everything very basic on purpose for now. I want to see, like, the actual, you know? Let's get the good stuff.
The
I like
odds
some of
favor us.
the new interface stuff that they've put. Oh, that's cool. Look at the background. It's like wings. Okay. Welcome to our makeshift training arena, friend. I trust we are not disturbing anyone up here. I was assured that this area was available today and that sparring was permitted. Scale Commander Cinderthresh would like you to meet her at the Zeppelin Tower. Okay.
The odds favor us.
I need to pick talents. Shit.
Back to my calculation.
I'd like to do a healer, but that's why I wanted to level, so I could learn it a little bit first. We need to go this way. Okay. So yeah, the storm's been pretty quiet here. We had a lot of thunder and stuff last night. We actually had a tornado, I guess, but at least we had a tornado warning, which means that there was a tornado, but it was just kind of cool. He's here reading. these guys sit. Cool screenshot. I kind of want to get a little closer. Watch me fall off. So yeah, we had a tornado warning about 11:30 p.m. Eastern last night. But I haven't heard of any reports of damage, at least by me. Okay, looks like we gotta go down a level.
I will help if I am able.
I'm in the wrong zone. Cannot summon one of those mounts. Alright. So he's up. Where the hell is this guy? Let's go inside. Commander Thorak.
Sug.
Line up, Drakthir. A new landmass has emerged off the coast of Eastern Kingdoms, and we are engaged in a critical battle for control of the island. Victory there will leave Stromwind completely defenseless. Now's the time to strike.
Shortly.
Report to the docks at once for transport to the battle. Every warship is engaged, so you'll be boarding a mercenary vessel commissioned by the war chief himself. Ride the mercenary ship to battle. Okay?
With honor.
So let's go up the stairs. Alright. Alright, before we do this, I just need to check retail WoW real quick. I was making potions. It looks like I'm done. I'm just going to pass this over real quick to my bank vault. Take just a second. And then I'm going to shut this off. Hey, you guys. I see there's a bunch of people have joined. Pardon me just a moment while I switch over to retail just for a second. I know you guys can't see it. This will take me just a second to post. I hope you're having a good evening. Just jumping around. Oh, why did it disconnect me? Did the server go down? I hope not. Oh, it did. What is going on? Okay, hang on a second. Quit. Alright. Well, that's a shame. I couldn't play last night either. Where's the status? Let me play. Let me restart it and see. Yeah, the servers are offline. Dang it. Alright, well, we will continue here then. Show you some of my gold making endeavors, I guess. Sorry for the misleading response here. I didn't know that the servers were going to be going down. Maybe they're just restarting. We'll check in a few minutes. So, looks like I had a bunch of auctions that expired. And I do have quite a few completed auctions. These are items that I actually just sold. I've been cleaning out all my banks and stuff, getting ready for Dragonflight to launch, just clearing space because I'm going to need it. I do quite a bit of auction house stuff. I like to make gold. I mean, I think we all like money, right? But as of late, I've been doing quite a bit. I haven't been playing the game as much as I have been stacking gold, because I've actually never had like max level gold, even though I've been in the auction house game for a long time. Like, I've just kind of always been really casual about it. And then I got serious. So, or I'd say I got serious. So I have, you're about to see my, I use TSM. I know a lot of people get confused by TSM. It's really not that difficult. Once you kind of understand, there are a couple of, and I'll link them after this video is over. I actually know quite a few people that do it. Hey, I haven't seen you. I know I haven't been streaming at all. So, I know quite a few, but I've also been immersing myself in like the gold making community. So, I followed a couple of people that I had not heard of until like a couple months ago, and bought a guide from one of the guys. I know, I feel really bad that I haven't been streaming, but like I haven't felt like I've had really anything interesting to share in terms of the stream, if you know what that, I guess if that makes sense. I'm sure it does. Because I haven't, like I've been raiding a little bit, but it's just not, I just don't feel into raiding right now. I want to, and like a few weeks ago, I don't know if I posted about it. The week before I went to San Francisco, a friend of mine died. And so, and he was one of my raid leaders. We were actually really good friends. And he was my raid leader on, like, honestly, the best team that I've ever had. So he died. So I just, like, definitely wasn't feeling it that week. And then I went to San Francisco. And then since I've been back, I just haven't felt like it really. But then I got the Dragonflight Beta, and I was like, well, this would be interesting to show, right? Like, you know, mount hunting's cool, but lately I've been doing a lot of like the kind of what I call like the lazy farms. So like Undasta, like basically, or galleons, like mounts that, it's like an AFK, basically an AFK farm. And nobody wants to, I mean, I guess I could chat while I'm doing that, but no one wants to sit around and watch that, right? So, but now that I have the beta, I thought that would be really interesting because I know a lot of people would like to see that. And then in terms of the gold making, it is actually really interesting, I think, to me, and kind of getting back to that. So I started following these two people. There's one girl, she's actually on, has a lot of videos on YouTube. She streams, I don't know if she streams on Twitch, because I've watched her stuff on YouTube, but I will link it in my YouTube video later. Yeah, Rab, just to your point, he was a young guy too. He was like 36. He had a wife and a 2-year-old child, and but he had some health issues, and thankfully, to my understanding, he passed in his sleep, so at least hopefully it wasn't like scary, and you know, that's my consolation anyway when I think about that. But yeah, he was he was a pretty awesome dude, so that hit me pretty hard. Anyway, yeah, and then the week after I was traveling, like on Monday we came back, and so anyway, I just haven't felt like I've had anything interesting. Like I haven't been doing any pet battles. Maybe that's what I should do, is like look at some interesting farms for pets that I haven't done, and like even the mount farms, because I've been doing them so much, have been kind of boring. So so I started following this girl Penguin on YouTube, and she has a lot of really great guides. I signed up for her Patreon. And then there's another guy, let me pull it up. His name is, I don't even remember, Student Albatross. And he's also, it's STUDEN Albatross, like an albatross, but a Z instead of 2 S's at the end. And I think he's from like Norway or something. Anyway, he has an excellent guide that I purchased. I think I paid like $15 or something for it, and well worth it. I have made, since I bought those guides, I've probably made 700,000 or 800,000 gold in the last like month. So, but I did buy the guides. I bought his guide probably 2 months ago, and so I think they're well worth it. I will link both of them. You know, I don't get anything from that, but if you guys are interested in making gold, like these guys have a lot of really great advice, and in particular Penguin has a really awesome Discord and a very helpful community. Students is cool too, but I haven't immersed myself as much as in his community as I have in Penguins. I don't know why. There's no reason for that. I just haven't. So I did that with the Time Lost. I actually multi-boxed, and this is many years ago. It was back before they merged, where you could like share accounts or share your mounts or whatever across your account, and I got it on like my Warlock that I never played. But yeah, I was actually playing with a different friend of mine. Well, we were sitting in Vent talking, and I still lived in Wisconsin, so this was at least 11 years ago, because I left Wisconsin in August 2011, and he said that I started screaming, and he's like, "Are you okay? Are you having an orgasm or something?" And I'm like, basically, the Time Lost popped, and I actually tagged it before somebody else did. So, no, I'm not talking about Zygor guides. Okay, so to get back to your question, I am staying safe. We are on the east coast of Florida. I live in Stuart, Florida. And I know a lot of people probably would say, like, don't post where you live. But, I mean, I've never really kept that a secret. I think I'm pretty easy to find online. So I live in Stuart, Florida, which is on the Atlantic coast. I'm near Port St. Lucie, just north of West Palm Beach, about 35 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. And the storm is mainly located actually directly across from us, centered on top of Fort Myers and Port Charlotte right now. My aunts live in Port Charlotte. I haven't talked to them in several hours, so I don't know what's going on. I know that they lost power at 10 o'clock this morning, but they are at one of my aunt's houses, all of them together, and her home was built probably 2004, 2005, and so after Hurricane Andrew, they made a lot of changes with regard to the building standards here. So the houses are very solid, like they're probably okay, but they just don't have any power, and I know that they shut their phones off just to conserve the battery, so we got really bad we had a really bad thunderstorm last night. The dog was super scared. I actually ended up having to give him like a sedative because he would not let me sleep, but then I couldn't sleep, so I actually didn't even work today because of that, because I was so tired. It was like having a newborn. So yeah, I'm doing some decent sales already. I just reposted all this stuff for the most part. And then today has been kind of, I don't know if you guys can see, probably not. I'd have to angle my office is a little bit of a mess. Angle the camera just a little bit. There, you can see the trees. The wind isn't even really that bad. So, I've seen it much worse during a thunderstorm. So, maybe it'll pick up as the storm moves more east. But we are not going to be anywhere near the eye. So we should be okay. So I was not talking about Zygor, although I do use Zygor for leveling. I highly recommend it. No, I've been following a couple of gold makers in terms of like gold making. I've been following gold makers in terms of gold making. I'm an idiot. I've been following a couple of people that I just recently heard of that are gold makers, and they have a couple guides. And so there's one girl, her name is Penguin. I'll link that later. She has awesome guides. And then there's another guy whose name is Student Albatross, and his is very good too. So I bought his it's just like a PDF, and he has a lot of really great advice in there, and I've made quite a bit. Like I posted a screenshot earlier, and they both talk about making shirts and crafted transmogs, but that's actually where I got the idea from, was his. Maybe I should start leveling one of these paladins just for the mount. Anyway, here, let's hop on Clover. I'll do one of the since we're just chatting, I'll do one of the boring mount farms. So that's kind of where I got the idea from. It's like something I hadn't even thought of. Oh yeah, Yeah, absolutely. Like, people would buy your guides, especially if it's making them gold. Hell, I would buy it. So, I bought this guy's guide maybe 2-3 months ago, student's guide, and then I came across Penguin's videos on YouTube, joined her Discord. She has a really lovely community, and oh, I could go check. I know I've done it on Clover. I could check. I'm gonna switch tunes again. Hang on. Penguin has a very lovely community. I joined her Discord. Her YouTube guides are awesome, and she's got a Patreon. So I'll link all that stuff when I'm on it, when I'm done. Also, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I don't know. I can see most of you. I think all of you are watching me from Twitch right now. I know I'm streaming on Twitch at the moment. I'm really debating. I've been doing some research. And I've been hearing that when you're like a more casual streamer like me, where I don't stream for like hours on end, you know, I do like pretty short streams, that it might be more beneficial for me to stream on YouTube. I guess it's harder to get viewers when you do shorter streams on Twitch. I don't know if the algorithm like boosts you up or something the longer you stream. That would make sense to me that they would do that, but so presently, and I think the stream it's flowing pretty nicely, right? My YouTube is, what is my YouTube? Hang on. If you go to elkie.whatthefuck, so elkie.wtf, just the website, I think I have it linked there. I do. Elkie.wtf. Go there, and that has all my socials linked, and it has the link to YouTube. So presently, at this moment, I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I actually wasn't going to stream on Twitch tonight. I jumped on YouTube last night for a little bit, and then John came home, and I ended up not staying in the stream very long because I wanted to hang out with him because like I didn't see him all day. So, and then today he didn't have to work because, you know, everyone thought there was going to be this big storm, and then like there was no storm really here. It was all last night. Thankful for that. So, but I will always, I'll tweet when I stream and put a link to wherever it's going to be. I think I let the Streamlabs link go, which takes you to like a Streamlabs home, and I don't know what they have. I don't know what they linked it to. I guess I didn't even look at the tweet. So right now, I'm going to go to the Dark Shore Invasion Point, because there's a lot of mounts there that I don't have. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Horde has it right now. I've already cleared this on Clover, so I can't kill it again on Clover until like it goes to Alliance and then swaps back. So let me see. So I know I tweeted earlier, dun, 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 Dragonflight Beta. I feel bad. I seriously didn't know that it was going to go down. So looks like this is showing my Twitch. That's interesting. That it's showing the Twitch. When I made, YouTube my primary on Streamlabs. I have one of the Darkshore mounts. I have this one, the Ashenvale Chimera, but I don't have so there's this one, there's Shadowclaw, and then I haven't found the Frightened Kodo at all, and then there's the Umber Nightsaber with Athel Dewfire, and then up here there's Black Paw. So there's 4 mounts. And then I'm missing a couple still, I think, also from, whatchamacallit, the Arathi Highlands. Like, I don't have Skull Ripper. Oh, looks like we can go find that too. Alright, we're gonna do that. Cool. But maybe that's what I'll do. I need to level. I made a bunch of paladins. So yeah, my YouTube has videos going back, like old videos. Like, we're talking almost back to the inception of YouTube. There's some like family stuff on there. To me, it's really cute, like things from like when my boys were little. But then I have like some old raid videos, and there's actually quite a few videos from my monk days when I would do like the all monk raids and things. So what's sad, when my friend died, I was kind of hoping that I had made some videos from our raid team, and I don't know why I never did with that particular team. Oh, I should have, because we were freaking good. In terms of a casual team, we were really good. Yeah, he was, and a bunch of the other guys that I raided with too. Some of you from Vanilla might remember, what was the name of the guild? The 12 Prophets in Vanilla. They were part of a team that, like, they got banned, I think, for exploiting molten core to get the Hand of Sulfuras faster. And I guess they were part of that team. So they were really good players. They were like super hardcore at one point, but by the time I raided with them, they were no longer hardcore players, and like they were really funny. And I still talk to a few of them. But yeah, what would the collective... What is plural paladins? Just paladin? Look at all those paladin. Seems weird. And then some of the other videos, yeah, I have like random unboxings, which I guess I need to do that. I still have that Sylvanas, you guys. Like, she's still in the box sitting right next to me. Where is this girl? She's here. So she has a companion and a mount. All right. Oh, there she is. I don't know what the drop rate is on these mounts, but these guys are really easy to kill. Oh, I got another pet. I'm maxed at 3 for those. I wonder if I can cage those. Let's go look. Looks like I can cage them, so I guess I'll be selling a couple of those. What I should do is cage them on... I wonder if they're the same on Alliance too. I should cage them on an Alliance server. So this Frightened Kodo, I guess he runs around and you gotta like follow him and then you jump on his back, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go way north. I don't really care about these toys and stuff. I'll eventually get them, but... So we're gonna go here to Shadowclaw. And like, you can't do these unless your faction controls the area. You won't be able to attack them otherwise. Alright, he's up. They usually are. There's not a lot of people out here. You know, and even if there are, I haven't had to wait very long. I don't know why I did the Void Eruption. He's gonna die. Oh, I got so excited there for a second. I got gear. I don't need gear. Okay. Grimhorn. So we've got that one. We need to go up here, Black Pot. The Evoker is fun, although I haven't been able to play it a lot yet. Last night I ended up not streaming very long, and when I logged in right now, see you later. Yeah, I'm super tired too, but I'm gonna be on for a little bit yet. And I'm gonna maybe another 45 minutes, and then I'm gonna make dinner. I was on, and the servers like went offline, so I'm gonna check in just a moment. Womp womp, nothing. All right, let's go. Let's go Wrathy Highlands. So we are going to go to our garrison. Let me check. Let's check the beta real quick, see if I can see if it's back up. Maybe they were just rebooting. I see the server again, but it still says offline. Let's go look. There's no status there that says anything. I'm gonna go look at the forums real quick. In development, Dragonflight Beta tests. Let's go there and see if they have status on the server. So a bunch of people are posting, of course, because, you know, they don't want to read. I got booted off again, but the server's only showing when I log back in as Valdraken. I'm on tier hold. Is this planned? It says it's not available. Yeah, they shut the server down. There was an update earlier, so maybe they're applying that. Well, I guess then I will stream more Evoker stuff tomorrow. All right. Anyway, let's go. We're gonna go to Orgrimmar. So yeah, I really want to try the Evoker because I'd like to see how the healing is. Because if I enjoy the healing, I might play that. And then maybe continue raiding with Malvenue's team. But at least want to give it a shot. I'm not a big fan of like melee per se, but you know, maybe that'll be a good one. All right, so we are in, it's the fastest way for me to get here. I need to go to Undercity. Is there a portal to Undercity in here? No. There's a Zeppelin though, right? Yeah. I'm so used to being on my mage. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. It's broken.
I got what you need.
How can I get to the Thundercrawler's under maintenance? It caught fire just 1-2 times. It's a shame, really. There's the portal right there. That's funny. As members of the Horde have utilized our exemplary services for so long, we have provided mage portals for distinguished individuals such as yourself. I promise the trip will be mostly painless. God, I love stuff like this. That's hilarious. Oh, I get this weird like feedback from my... I gotta fix it. Is this old school?
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
There. Now we get a flight path. Get this weird feedback from my speakers. But yeah, you see how much better the stream is than it used to be on my old computer? I haven't changed the internet. And I'm streaming to 3 different services right now, and it's like... handles it like a champ. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a water really quick. I'll be right back. I'll be fast. Damn it, I got in to stream the beta, and they restarted the server. They shut the server down. Just my luck. I had said the one. Okay. Shoot, you know, I made a custom thumbnail for this stream, and now I'm gonna have to change it again. So on YouTube, you can do that. You can make thumbnails for your streams. So just so you know, everything tastes better over ice. Sorry, I know I'm out of the camera frame right now. I'll fix that in a second. There we go. There we go. Okay, almost there, right? Getting close. Kind of sounds like the wind's picking up a little more. Let's look at the radar real quick while we fly. Let's see what this says. So there's this really cool app called Hurricanes. Looks like presently, it was 3 o'clock. It is still a category 3. It is centered. Why isn't this showing the radar? Let me restart it. Satellite. Yeah, this is pretty nasty. It's like just on shore. Hard to see on there, I know. Let's see what the Weather Channel shows. So we are under a tropical storm warning, also a tornado watch. That's just precautionary. Tropical storm warning until...
You are not prepared.
Let's see. Peak wind forecast 30 to 40 miles per hour. Storm surge is obviously a really big concern. And we're also under a flood watch. I don't see until what time that is in effect till, but pretty much I think through tomorrow. Some of these headlines really are gross. They like making it all sensational, right? Big shock. Okay, so I'm going to show you this radar is pretty good. We're like in this pocket where there's no rain. So it's probably really hard to see, but you see that blue dot all the way over. There we go. It's kind of focused. See, I'm just outside of it. Like it's all around us. Very lucky. All right, let's go check. Let's go look for some mounts here. Skull Ripper. There's a few that I already have, like, but maybe I'll check to see if that captain is there anyway, because I could sell that mount. Pretty much I'm always thinking about what I could sell if I already have it, if I'm able to.
I need to get closer.
Oh my gosh, did he really run out of range? Dang it. Just wasted my cooldowns. Oh well, I'll make it easier to kill, I guess. Nothing. All right. The spider's over here. I'm gonna check. Knight Captain Aldrin. I do want to try Singer for her transmog. Okay. Let's go this way. Singer's inside this house. I thought she was in here. Okay, I lied. There she is. Okay, did not. Oh, there's still one more guy here. Hang on. Boy, they're everywhere. They just keep like respawning, I think. Oh my gosh, this is bugged, right? This has got to be bugged. Alright, there's not normally so many of them like that. Alright, let's see if the Knight Captain is up. Even though I have that mount, I'd like to... I don't know if it's repeatable. And I'm wondering, actually, if I can only get him on... Might only be able to farm him on Alliance. So we'll go check. There's 2 mounts over here, and then we also have Overseer Crix that we can farm a mount for. These guys over here are super easy, so if you're not farming these, you're kind of silly. You should do it because they like have like 20k health. They respawn constantly. See, they just fall over. All right. Let's go find the Beastmaster. He's around here somewhere. So have you, any of you seen the Elvis movie? Like we watched that last night. Actually we finished it today, but we started watching it last night. Super good. It actually made me really sad. I didn't realize how much he was exploited. But like I truly can't think of anyone that I know who doesn't like any of Elvis's movies. That man was brilliant, and he was so passionate about his work. You know, I know maybe he wasn't the greatest to his wife. I think he did love her. I think he also just kind of got like the Kind of went to his head a little bit, you know. He had women throwing themselves at him left and right. Not saying that, you know, he shouldn't have resisted temptation, but we're human people. Can be tempted. Alright, Overseer Crix. I don't know if he's in this one or the other one. When the Horde have it. Oh, hang on. Let's go look at the other mines. Sorry, I know this is not... I know you guys wanted to see the beta. I'm really sorry. I thought that this was going to be... Oh, someone's killing him. I'm going to miss it. I'll have to wait for him to respawn. That's okay. He spawns really quick. Alright, we're gonna wait for this guy to respawn. Look, the cave is like caving in on us. This is him right there. So I actually haven't even been farming them that much either. Not as much as I should. I need to go restore all these memories. Look at this. I just changed covenants so I could get those mounts too. Right. Honestly, I'm only playing because I want to try the Evoker in case I want to switch mains. I know lots of people, you know, kill for like getting beta access, and they view it almost like they're gonna get a leg up on leveling and stuff, but it's kind of silly because that isn't the purpose of getting beta. It's not to like, not so you have a better chance of leveling faster or whatever. I mean, obviously you can do that, learn that information, but beta access is to test so that we can make the game better, and then less people will hopefully bitch about, you know, Blizzard releasing an incomplete game. The more feedback you give them, the better. Oh. I just heard something bang around out there. Alright, let me check. Let's check and see if it came back up. They were shutting the servers down for the beta. Retrieving realm list, yeah, offline. It would be nice if they had a message that says, like, you know, the status, like they do live. All right, I'm going to hop over to my bank tune and grab those Darkshore Sentinels and cage them so I can sell them real quick. What are you guys up to tonight? Yeah, in a little bit, I'm going to make dinner. I'm making steak. I love steak and salad. We were bad earlier. We went to Berry Fresh Cafe and I had French toast. It was wonderful. I probably shouldn't have, but... Let me just check while this is loading. I'm going to check in my ants real quick. Let's see. My Aunt Holly, okay, she posted, update, we are fine. Rain is pelting and we cannot see out. but we hear a report of downed trees. Charlotte Harbor was emptied of water in a reverse surge this morning. So then all that, like the storm. Oh, I feel you. Which phone did you get? So the storm sucked all the water out of Charlotte Bay and Tampa Bay, and then like all that water comes back. Currently the boats moored in the harbor are sitting in mud. The eye was over Pine Island south of us, so we were hoping to be on the backside of the storm soon. Water surges have begun, but we are a little affected by that. We have no power and not sure when that will happen. I think she meant when that will return. Yeah, I saw that, like, Key West is under a bunch of water. And people are being really rude. And, like, I saw this lady made a post or whatever. Some lady made a post with showing video. And people were, like, accusing her that she was lying. And that it wasn't really that. And then telling her, well, you should have known better. You should have left. But they didn't tell... Oh... You gotta go hunt for another one of these. We just sold this tome of Polymorph Monkey. They didn't tell the Keys to evacuate. They told them they were gonna be fine there. So that's why nobody in the Keys left. They were only supposed to have like a tropical storm warning, and they ended up taking like a 10-foot storm surge. I was like, I do not have pet things. Let me see my flask. All right, I think the flask may have been undercut. So I don't know if you know when you're looking at your auctions that are already listed. And you can do this when you're posting too. You can just select certain groups. You can filter by group. So like these, I bet are all undercut. So I am going to, because they've been listed for a bit. My auctions, let's filter that again. We're going to cancel these and relist. Provided, so I have a little handy dandy spreadsheet that I keep track of prices. As long as it's still profitable, I'm going to cancel and relist. Otherwise, I wait. Cancel. These are still good. And then my flask of stamina. When the auction house merge first happened, like things really kind of took a dive, like the commodities did, but it's a lot better now. So it's kind of evened out. Definitely prices are still lower. Like we're not making as much gold as we were, but still some profits there to be made. Again, they're slimmer, but still worth it. And you know, I'm pretty lucky that I work from home, so what I do is I AFK craft a lot of things while I'm working and then list them. Ah, nice. Yeah, I was thinking about getting the new 14. I actually have the iPhone 13. I have the 13 Pro. I don't really need a new phone. John could use a new phone, so probably gonna get one for him for sure. And then I don't know about for me just yet. In terms of like development, being a developer, I like having a new phone. So not much collected right now because I just did a repost of things and like, so things like transmogs, whatnot, that stuff does not sell super quickly. I do sell a lot of the shirts, but it's not like something like posting raid consumables or something. food right now is not very profitable. I was making quite a bit on feasts and stuff. Feasts are like negative. The Feast of Glutinous Hedonism, it's actually minus on my server. Well, actually, it's not even my server globally because it's a commodity. Minus 61 gold and 61 gold, 30 silver. So total waste to make those, except for personal use. The surprisingly palatable feasts are profit 329, 3 gold and 29 silver per serving, per item. And then same with, let's see, Tenebris Crown Roast, 364, Spine Fin Souffle, 169. Everything else is negative. And you also have to take into account auction house cut. So there's a little bit of a formula there. So you see these items that I just resold, look, or that I just relisted, they just sold. Not everything, but a few of them. So that'll add up. I'll check it in the morning. All right, I'm gonna hop over one more time before I log. Let's try my log. I know you guys already saw this, but I'll hop over to Clover because Clover has not been to Arathi Highlands yet. I don't think I killed it. Maybe. And then I will probably wrap up the stream. So I'm going to try and stream every evening, at least for a little bit, maybe at like 6 o'clock until the husband comes home, just to show more beta stuff. Let me give it one more chance and see if the beta's back up. No. Dang it. Dang it, Blizzard. Alright, so we are going to go to I wonder. I've been portaling myself to Undercity, but I wonder if I take the Zeppelin, if it'll take me outside so I don't have to fly from inside. No. I guess because I already told her to change the time. Not that it's a big deal. But Undercity's kind of a pain. My son messaged me today, so he's playing Wrath. When Wrath released... Oh, what am I doing? When Wrath released, he would have been... Hey, Greg. When Wrath released, my son is 26 now, so that was 2010, right? The Wrath came out. Oh my gosh, you guys. I need to pay attention. Ashton was 14 when Wrath came out, so he played then, but you know, it's different playing as an adult. And he messaged me today and he's like, hey, I'm doing the Wrathgate event. Honestly, I should get on Classic and play just for that. That is hands down the #1 best event in the game. And I'm sad that they took it out of retail. Yep. Yeah, it is definitely time. And things like raid consumables and stuff have slowed down quite a bit. Like I'm not even making, let me pull my spreadsheet up while I'm flying. Not even making much gold on, like Spectral Flask of Power is actually not profitable at the moment. Just barely. Everything else is, but it's just like, just a little bit. So what I do, and TSM just opened up an API, so I'm probably going to program something to automate things a little better. I have a spreadsheet that is a copy of Pengu's gold making sheet. And like I said in the video, I'll link, when I'm done, I'll link you guys her Discord and her YouTube channel. She has all these things available for free, these spreadsheets and stuff, so you can use them and calculate whether things are profitable. So, and it includes the auction house cut, and it shows the crafting cost. Now, there is a little manual work because you need to go in and enter like mat prices and stuff. So anytime before I craft something, just to make sure that it's actually profitable, and this is what I use to judge whether I should make something, I go in here, I scan the auction house, enter my mat prices, and then also the current server price for whatever the item is that I'm making. Now, I don't do this for shirts. I do have a tab in here that I added for shirts, but it's more just to keep track of my inventory because I have a lot of them. So it's to keep track of the inventory and also keep track of like if I need to relist, like if they're actually in the auction house at the moment. So yeah, so I go on this spreadsheet and that's how I determine. But yeah, I mess with it before I do it every single time. But yeah, I would love to see the Wrathgate event again. Oh, playing it was like, it felt so epic. You know, you're going in there and like, oh my god, it was just amazing. And that was before everybody hated Sylvanas and before she got all crazy. I mean, I guess she was always like a little crazy, but like, oh, I think that was the moment that like really made me love her, and I still love her, and I believe that she's gonna come back one day and redeem herself. Spoken like a true fangirl, right? But yeah, I definitely need to watch it again. I just, as much as I loved, like I have such fond memories of retail and wow, all my add-ons are woefully out of date. And by woefully I mean like a couple days. I have very fond memories of retail, and yeah, there's even only 33 people online in my guild. That's crazy. There's normally a lot of people. I just don't, like, I tried playing Classic, and I guess I've just gotten so used to, like, the creature comforts that we have now that I was like, why am I doing this? Like, I can go back to these zones in retail. I also think it's funny. Okay, let me see if these guys are up. Like I said, oh yeah, I did come here and kill this on Clover, so that was a waste of time. Well, let me go to my garrison real quick. We'll go look for Garn Nighthowl. So I'm a mod of a Facebook group for World of Warcraft, and this guy posted a post bitching about the queues. I mean, she did burn down the world tree. Oh my god. I shouldn't laugh, but yes, that's fucking hilarious, Rev. Oh my god. But there was this guy in the Facebook group was really pissed about the long server queues. And no one's really feeling sorry for him because, like, they gave people plenty of opportunity to transfer. Like, they were doing free transfers and said, hey, like, if you're on a high pop server, you should probably get off. Just, you know, transfer to another server, which people love their servers. I'm the same way, you know. I don't want to leave Illidan, right? And I don't have to because I can still play cross-realm with anybody that I want to now. But, you know, in Classic, they can't do that. And so he's bitching, and he's like, this is getting in the way of me getting world first glad. And I normally don't comment on posts like that because, you know, I might laugh at stuff like that, but, like, it's not worth anybody's time to be fighting with some idiot, some stranger on the internet, right? And although, you know, I'm human, sometimes things get the best of me. I was like, what do you mean World First Glad? I went and posted and I said, World First Glad happened 12 years ago. Like, shut the fuck up, seriously. And I get it, it's a new generation, new chance for people, but it is not World First Glad. It is just not. Wrath of the Lich King already released. And this is like, you know, 2.0. It's not the same. That's right, she didn't kill any real people. I do like elves, though. I guess what's terrible, right, is that they were sort of her people, but sort of not. She was a high elf. She's from Silvermoon. So here are some things that sell. These used to sell for a lot more gold, as you can see in the tooltip under sold. There's 3 different values. So I have 166 gold and 25 silver, 273, and then 380. So the one on the left and the right are the low and the high, and in the middle, that's the average. So, you know, I've sold 7 of them. That adds up. So we have a pretty good chance of winning that mission, so I'm going to do it. I still get the Apexis crystals because you can buy pets to resell with that. I basically do these missions for primals, things that will rush orders on my tailoring, because I still sell Hexweave bags, although they have really started to drop in price, so it might not be worth it anymore. And then anything else that I can just vendor. I don't need the oil. I don't do the ship missions anymore. Okay, so like all this stuff, we can sell it. And those little bits add up here and there. So vendor, like this is 10 silver, and that's also 10 silver. This one's 5 copper. Okay, it's not a lot, but like shit adds up. I don't bother disenchanting things like that.
You be careful, man.
And then we've got some primals, so we can do. Let's make our cloth. Primal weaving. Take a few minutes. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame when that stuff starts getting boosted. It sucks that the Hexweave bags like tanked so much. I've sold so many of those, but they do still sell, and they sell fairly regularly. I don't feel like my TSM prices are really up to date. So I don't trust it. Like I can show you once I'm, let's scroll down. Hex weave bag. It doesn't show the profitability on here. I'm not sure why. Maybe because the Hexweave cloth is bind on pickup. So, but yeah, I've sold 900 of these bags, and I've purchased 700. So what I have bought them and flipped them, and I'll reset the auction house. And then one other, let's pull this up, ledger. Garn Night Howl. So in the last 30 days, I've sold 12 of him for a total of 8,500 gold, including one for 2,100 gold. Like, why that person just... But all time, I've sold almost 300 garn for 280,000 gold. And obviously, you know, so low, that's too low there. But I've sold him as high as 4,400. Which is an anomaly. For a long time, he was around the 1,500 mark, and then now it's kind of like 500. Those low items are, the 200s are pretty low, and I probably wouldn't have listed it if I was really paying attention. because he's definitely worth, you know, if you look at all these. All right, he's not up, but he spawns all the time. So I'm just going to park Clover here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I am actually going to go make dinner, and let's check the beta one more time and see if the server's up. I do need to make dinner, but let's just check. I will be back to stream tomorrow night. Yeah, the beta's still down. I'm sorry. I will be back to stream tomorrow night, probably 6 p.m. So right when I'm done with work, and we will jump into the beta then and look at some more Evoker leveling. I'm hoping that I can get onto the lower level Evoker character that I made. I will go through the 70 walkthrough as well, though, but I'm really interested to see what, you know, when you first make a baby one. They start at level 58, I think. So thank you for watching. Have a great evening. Check the video in a little bit on YouTube. I will repost it. I'll post the link on Twitter because I'm going to put some links with regard to the gold making people that I've been following as of late that I think have been very helpful. So I love you guys, and I will see you